Let me go back to radar. I want to show you what we're watching there in northwest Georgia, up in Bartow County, with the storm that is now about to move in over 75. We do have Galat Malamed back right now. Galat is located right here, we think, just north of Cartersville. And Galat, tell us what you're seeing, as I think your camera up on the roof was pointing west, and are y'all seeing that darker? Yes, okay, as that is all about to move in here with the heavy rain, thunder and lightning and gusty winds. You're about to see conditions deteriorating pretty quickly now, so tell us what you see.
Yeah, it just got significantly darker out in the last couple of minutes. You could see it here from our roof camera. We did just see a lightning strike probably about 10 minutes or so ago. We only saw one strike so far and just a few drizzles, but really the sky is quite dark right now. Certainly the darkest we've seen since driving around all evening. You could see off in the distance as well that it's darker there than the other direction behind us.
Okay, are y'all moving? Yeah, it looks like y'all are moving there. We were trying to see go back to that roof cam really quick. We were kind of looking at one of the white clouds there that was kind of with that looked really interesting. I want you guys to be careful though. You say you're just to the north of Cartersville, right?
Yeah, we're right along Highway 20, right off I-75.
Okay.
So I-75 is right to the east of us.
Okay, so I want to hang with this shot here for a bit. Okay, we're getting new scans coming in. This should be coming in pretty much on you very soon. I'm trying to see. We're looking at here. Okay, so I want y'all to hang there right where you are. Number one, because I want you guys to be safe. Let me look at the velocity mode really quick. So, if just in case any of this rotation happened to tighten up, I want y'all to be there where you could stay safe. And okay, there's the rain coming in right there. So this is what I was just saying, where that rain was just about to be on top of y'all right now. Galat, tell me how things changed just within the last minute here, really.
Yeah, now it's raining, and if we were driving, the windshield wipers would certainly have to be on right now because the rain's really started to pick up. This is a look at the roof camera. It seems like it's coming from the opposite direction of the highway, so really to the west of us. And that's what it looks like looking west along Highway 20 right now, which is where we are. And the rain's starting to get louder. It's picking up quite significantly. This is what it looks like down on the road. You can't really see it too well, but in this camera, you could see, this is the hood. You could see how it's really starting to come down on the car.
Okay, so we're going to keep your shot. We just saw a lightning flash there as well. This is the beauty of these streams. We can hang with you a bit. We could hear through your microphone, Galat, how that rain really started picking up in intensity just very quickly there. So we want to hang with this shot as we have been talking about this. In fact, I don't know, Marcos, if we can put radar max 1 in one box and this shot in another box so that we can or come back to, yeah, there we go. So if am I still in here? Yeah. So, okay, right here is where Galat is located. Okay, so she was talking about being right at Highway 20. So this is where Galat is right now, right there. And so what you're seeing on radar right now, okay, there's Danielle just put a circle on there. What you're seeing on radar right now is what you're seeing in this camera over in the box right there, as at Interstate 75, right at Highway 20, there just north of Cartersville, near the Roland Spring area. So I want to show you also velocity right here. It'll come up here in just a second. Okay, so I feel good that they're not really in line. I just saw that lightning there too. So we told them to get off the interstate. We wanted them to be safe, that they could run in for cover if needed. I don't think that is necessary. As of right now, they're just experiencing that really heavy rain, the thunder and lightning that you just saw there. But any rotation would be just to the south of them, but still hang there for just a little bit. If we see that any of this back here, that red and green starts to develop there anymore. That could get in closer to them. So what they're experiencing right now, you can see that rain as we are looking over. Again, on the screen, you can see as we're looking toward the quick trip. Did their camera just freeze? No, it's still there.
It's still there.
We're seeing those raindrops hitting it. You can see the trees there in the background swaying there just a little bit. Look at that. As that car comes in, you can see the headlights from that car illuminating the road. There goes another lightning strike there, illuminating the road there as it passed. And you can see not only the raindrops hitting the lens, but also that heavy rain that was hitting the road there as that car moved by. So what you see again here on radar right now is this heavy rain that we have been tracking out of Floyd County. Ooh, another lightning strikes there. Those are very vivid lightning strikes. That was coming out of Floyd County, crossing through Bartow County, which is where this is right now, along 75 there. There's Cartersville, here's Roland Spring. Galat is right here at 75 and 20. They got off at that exit right there, and we're experiencing that heavy rain in northwest Georgia right now. So our weather impact tracker, as well as our team in it. Galat, who are you with?
Sean,
okay. So thank you
Sean
guys.
Massey.
Stay with us there. Y'all are doing a great job showing us and illustrating what's happening with this weather story for the night of this severe thunderstorm warning that is happening right now up in that part of Bartow County with the heavy rain, thunder, and lightning that is moving through right now. So here again is what that area is that we're watching. All right, so this is Service Road right here. This is Highway 20. This is the exit where they got off of 75. And so you're seeing the quick trip there.
they're near Marketplace Boulevard.
Near
right
Marketplace Boulevard
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what Danielle just said there. This is that heavy rain that's moving there along 75 there. Also has pushed into Roland Spring. That was the leading edge. We just saw that leading edge move in over Galat and the weather impact tracker as she was looking around, looking at the camera, kind of saying, yeah, we see it's really dark. And then all of a sudden we saw a few raindrops, and then all of a sudden a lot of raindrops. And there you see the lightning there that we see in association with that too. So really heavy rain coming down. You have anything to add, Danielle?
Julie just pulled up great camera to look at 75 in Bartow County. This is on Max 3 if you want to see another vantage point.
Okay, Marcos. So Galat, hang with me. We're going to come right back to you. We just want to show another traffic cam that we have.
You can see the lightning strikes there as
Yes.
well.
Danielle, go ahead and talk about that shot since
Okay.
you and Julie both doing traffic here a little more.
Yes. So this is I-75 northbound. Well, you're seeing both northbound and southbound. The northbound is where the heavy traffic is located right now. This is in Bartow County. This is not too far from Galat right now. She is near Marketplace Road, which is off of Highway 20, but you can see the multiple lightning strikes now. This is at I-75 north at Highway 113 there in Bartow, and it is definitely a situation where there's a lot of heavy rain. Not a lot of ponding on the roads right now, but the visibility is getting worse. If you look ahead, where all the cars are driving with those flashing lights, first of all, just in case you did not know, driving with your hazards on is actually illegal in the state of Georgia. So that's a fact that we have to make sure people know about, because a lot of times people just turn them on because you can't see, but you're only supposed to do that if you're in an emergency. And if you cannot see, you should pull off at the nearest exit, like what we instructed Galat to do. And Sean, right now, the visibility is getting a little bit low there. A lot of heavy rain. You can see several lightning strikes in the distance. So this is a look at the interstates. Another reason why we said, hey, Galat, just pull off, get off to the side. Don't drive through this right now because it's too dangerous, too much rain going right now. But I think that this is very telling. We're obviously a visual medium, but when we're able to show the different cameras and the different vantage points, this is from the interstate, obviously a major interstate, a lot of tractor trailers, a lot of traffic going towards Chattanooga on I-75 North, one of the busiest interstates in America, not just here in Georgia. It goes literally from all the way up north to the Great Lakes, all the way down to Florida. So a lot of travel, no matter what time of the year it is. And we also saw the surface street vantage point from what Galat had. So I think that this really puts the storm in perspective, that small cell, I mean, it is teeny tiny compared to what we usually are tracking, but it is dumping a lot of heavy rain, and those lightning strikes are really very prominent. It looks like they're a little bit more frequent too, Chris, if I'm not mistaken. I think we just got a new update too from...
Yes, I'm looking now. This just came in at 9:02. It's 9:02 right now. The severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9:15 for western Cherokee and southeastern Bartow. So they really just kind of trimmed up. Let's come back to radar here really quick, and I'm going to come back to Galat in just a second. I just want to give you the latest. They trimmed that warning polygon down just a little bit here, so it does not include the western parts of Bartow County anymore. It's really for around Cartersville along 75, and we're going to go back to Galat here in just a second, and still extends over into Cherokee County. I was looking to see.
I'm confused. It looks like they
dropped the tag, or if they kept
it. It looks like they kept it on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm about to ask in chat.
Because this is just an update. It's not actually a new warning, but they do remain alert for a possible tornado. So I don't know if that's still just that possible tag there. So they just kind of trimmed it back a little bit, taking western parts of Bartow County out. Let's go back to Galat right now. Galat, number one, did I see you guys kind of moving a little bit? You still feel safe where you are? I don't want you to feel unsafe at all.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that lightning coming all around you there.
Yes, we certainly still do feel safe. We're at the same gas station, just had to move actually to let another car pass by us. And you could see here it is certainly still raining here, coming down pretty hard, but it's actually a little bit calmer than it was a few minutes ago. It seems like the strongest intensity stopped probably right at 9 o'clock and was lasted maybe 6 minutes, and it's died down slightly since then, but it is still a heavy rain. We did see some more lightning as well since you last saw our camera.
All right, and what's interesting, what Galat is describing there is exactly, let's go back to your roof cam, and we'll keep that up in the boxes here. What Galat is describing here, remember, she's right here on 75, right at the exit right there at Highway 20. So she was sitting here when this part just moved into her area. That's where we went to her live. And she was saying, yeah, it's starting to get darker now. Okay, here's a few raindrops. And then all of a sudden, it was just a downpour on them. We could actually not only see the rain in her camera, but we could hear it through her microphone, just getting really heavy. The lightning's been popping all around her. So she's been in this part of the storm. Now, as she says, it is showing some indications of maybe lightening up just a little bit. That's because this part now, the back edge of this, is about to push through her area. So she is about to experience the whole part of that storm, the leading edge, the brunt of the storm here, and now we're about to be able to show you the back edge of that storm that's about to move in where she is. There's still lightning popping all around her. We saw those flashes of lightning there in her shot when we were talking to her just a few moments ago. And what we're looking at now, you can still see the quick trip there. Can't tell, and that's, the Burger King sign, okay. So still heavy rain coming down, and I want you to look on the far left-hand side of your screen where the light is kind of illuminating what is on the parking lot there, how that heavy rain is still coming down, and there's water that is ponding on the road there and there on that parking lot. So what Galat is experiencing right now, and Sean, who is her driver, she's not driving while she's talking. I want to make sure that that's clear. She's about to experience this part right here where the back edge is about to move over where she is, and the rain is going to stop. And what we're going to do is we're going to be listening up for the emergency manager in Cherokee and Bartow counties to see if they have any type of damage there. Galat will be able to redirect and be able to go to any of that damage if we see anything there from the... Go ahead.
They removed the tornado possible tag on that.
They did remove the
after I asked the question, yes.
Okay, thank you for that update. So they removed the TOR possible tag, as Danielle just said, of this severe thunderstorm warning.
I do have a report of a tree down, Galat. If you're listening, I will also put this in Teams, our chat. Let me read it for you really quickly. I'm trying to pull it up. It is a tree down near the intersection of Horseleg Creek and Belmont Drive. That is in Rome, though, so that's a little
Floyd.
bit. Yeah.
Okay. We'll wait and see if there's anything in Bartow closer to her near the Cartersville area. If we see anything popping up there, we'll let her know. I don't know. That'd be a little bit of a drive to go to Rome from where she is, just So we'll wait and see if we need to redirect her there, depending on if anything else comes in. But yeah, Galat, tell us now, from what you heard me saying there about you're about to get in on the back edge of that, just seeing the transformation of the very beginnings where you were talking about the dark clouds and then whoosh, it all came down on you. And now you're starting to see it let up some, and what you're about to experience is it'll be ending here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, and it might be ending really soon. Take a look here. This is the hood camera where you can see it. It's actually stopped probably just about 10 seconds ago. I mean, I just saw a flash of lightning, but in terms of the rain, maybe there's a few drops, but you could see from the windshield here that it's barely anything right now. So pretty remarkable how intense this was just 10 minutes ago. I would say we were still really in the thick of things, and then right at 9 o'clock was when it started to let up. And now here we are 8 minutes later, and it's basically stopped after all that intensity.
And Galat, that lines up with what we're seeing right here. What you are telling us is exactly what we're seeing on radar. You are right here, and you said just a few raindrops are still maybe coming down, but you're right there, and that's that back edge of the rain that is pushing out right there. You can see just a couple of drops there on the windshield, and there's a car coming in, and that kind of illuminated a couple of those drops that just came down. All right, there's the latest scan that just came in right here too, and that corresponds with exactly what Galat is saying. She's seeing the rain ending. We're showing you the rain ending here on this scan as this rain is pushing out of that spot where Galat is located. So you just experienced here live on our stream what folks are experiencing up in northwest Georgia with the severe thunderstorm warning. Showing you from the beginning of the storm, that leading edge moving in from our weather impact tracker, to the brunt of the storm with the really heavy rain coming down, to now the back edge of that storm as it continues to push out. And now that rain, as you can see, is letting up. So conditions there are going to get better. But now it's getting better for Galat, but the problem is it's not getting better for the folks over into Cherokee County. So this heavy rain, that leading edge, has crossed over into western Cherokee County. The brunt of that storm is over the western part of the county right now and is going to be moving closer to Canton, Waleska, and Holly Springs. Are they giving us any indication if they're going to extend this further?
No, they said they're going to expire at 9:15.
Okay, well, that's a good sign. So the National Weather Service is saying that they're going to allow this to expire at 9:15. Maybe not extending a new warning. The last time they told us something was going to expire, they did issue another one after it. So we'll hold on a little bit longer here that they will allow this one to expire, and then just to see if they are going, and that would be at 9:15, and then just to see if they're going to issue another warning as this keeps moving over through the rest of Cherokee County. But what I want you to know is that, again, a severe thunderstorm warning would be winds of 57 miles an hour or greater, or hail an inch in diameter or larger. And even if it's not that, it still could be strong with winds of 40 to 50 miles an hour, and still thunder and lightning, and maybe hail smaller than an inch in diameter, maybe penny-size hail or marble-size hail with it. Let me check the hail product right now, and just to see if we are seeing any hail with that. This will take a second just to populate. But I'm not really seeing any hail with that right now. We had a little bit of gray that showed up earlier with one of those storms we were watching. I don't see anything like that now. And again, I'm going to look at velocity just to, now this looks dirtier. Well, I say dirtier, but we don't see, it's a lot of red and green just kind of showing up. We're not seeing any specific areas of potential rotation. Those are just some varying winds that we're seeing there within our radar. So I want to show you in perspective of where we are here in Atlanta. There's that cell that is coming through Bartow County into Cherokee County. They say they're going to allow this to expire at 9:15. We have this cell that did prompt numerous severe thunderstorm warnings earlier. That's showing signs of weakening. We were watching these storms that came out of Athens. They have now crossed over the South Carolina line. They're in another state right now. They moved over Lake Hartwell and those other lakes there along the Georgia-South Carolina line. We're also watching this one. They had issued a special weather statement with this one in parts of Haralson County a little bit earlier. That's about to move into Paulding County. It's not really showing any signs of increasing in intensity. Some getting closer to Randolph County. And good news is, man, look at that over in Huntsville. Remember, we had a tornado warning in Huntsville just a little while ago. Let me go backwards here. These were very intense. Okay, look at that. Moving through Huntsville a little while ago, that prompted a tornado warning. We were going to be on guard to see if that would move over toward Dayton Walker again. That is pushing up into Tennessee. These storms don't look that impressive. And then we have a few more back into North Alabama. What I think is really happening is now that the sun is going down, and this that was really strong in Huntsville a few minutes ago is moving into an area that's already been worked over by the storms that came through earlier. And now there's no additional sunshine to add to any of the heating or instability with that. So I think that now that it's getting dark and these storms are moving into an already worked over area, yeah, you may get some rain out of that, but nothing too alarming with that as these storms back to the west still move through. And Danielle and Julie and I have been talking all day about our frustrations with the models today. They have been all over the place with this system about the intensity of the storms, the timing of the storms, how spread out they would be or how ragged it would be, the broken line. And this does look like it's still just a broken line. We've got this to the north, then nothing in between. We have this part and then nothing, down to the south of that. And then additional storms down here trying to develop. This is what we're talking about, really just a broken line of rain and storms where not everybody is getting hit, but some people are getting the brunt of those heavier storms, which is what's happening right now up and coming out of Bartow County into Cherokee County with that storm that continues to move through. And I'm going to actually go backwards on this. So it was very intense. Okay, this is showing the lightning count, lightning data. Okay, so I'm going to go back to 7:45 right here, okay? I'm going to progress. Watch the clock there at the top of the screen while you're also watching this. This is really the development of that storm that was moving through Floyd. Look at all that lightning with it, okay? This progresses through Rome, severe from Floyd into Bartow, and now going into Cherokee County. We still have some lightning with that, but that lightning count is showing signs of coming down a little bit. Let me do a lightning count, a query on this. And we are seeing 11 lightning strikes. So the lightning count was a lot higher, 30, 40 lightning strikes earlier. But this is another indicator that this is weakening as it moves over to the east. And you just saw that polygon disappear. The severe thunderstorm warning is no longer in effect for that area. And so we're seeing that weaken a bit as it moves over to the east through parts of Cherokee County.